Welcome everybody back to This Isn't Sparta, our Civilization 6 playthrough starring Gorgo and the Greeks. I am Battery H, and it's good to see you all back for another episode. As we try to culturize these folks into submission, I guess. We have lost suzerain status with Amsterdam last episode, which isn't good because I liked having that extra gold coming in. They'd like us to do a Eureka for military tactics. We've got religious conversions in Yerevan, construct a commercial hub, all kinds of normal goodies, holy sites and everything. Everybody wants something different, it seems, from us. But that's okay. Here we go. Alright. The silent snipers. We're just going to hang on to them right now. We're not going to be doing a lot of military work at the moment. But we are going to build some mines. And that gives us some iron. Most important. That will let us start building some of the... This is just our scout. It's kind of working his way down to the south. And seeing what we can find in that area beyond which there be dragons, you know. Of course, we know there be dragons everywhere. Okay. So, who was asking for the religious conversion? City-states. Yerevan is way to the north. Okay. Kind of moved our apostle down into that area. He has one spread left. I think we're just looking to sort of gain some... we want to martyr him, really, is what we want to do. But that doesn't seem to want to be happening, so... Oh, good. Look at that. There's a missionary. We can attack him. And hopefully lose. I doubt we will, unfortunately. But it's something to consider because the relics go back towards, you know, we're not really pursuing a type of victory that would readily go for what they're looking at. And okay, that's interesting. Okay, here is our great writer and Geoffrey Chaucer. Must occupy the district or wonder with a free slot, a great work of writing. Let's take a look at our great works. See, we don't have anything open for him right now, unfortunately. They're building a commercial district. They're building a commercial district. They're building a granary, which isn't going to get us anywhere anytime soon. So we're just going to have to kind of hang out with Mr. Chaucer for a little while. Yeah, looks like there'll be no dragons there. Oh, so I hope you've all had a wonderful time since we last checked in. Everything's going well. Okay, here's our cavalry. So... guess we ought to fortify him till he heals up, just so that we've got him around. and then we'll next turn it. So folks are moving into the Renaissance area. The Egyptians are happy with us. The Chinese, and Gandhi is mad. I mean, when you get Gandhi mad with you. Okay. We can claim a great person. So we've got a great scientist, which would give bonus healing. Triggers the Eureka movement for one medieval or random. Who are we looking at? The Abu al-Qasim al-Zawahiri. Okay. We might as well recruit him. And then we can send him to our science district. That's our gods district. That's the commercial district. I'm thinking we send him up to here. Okay, we'll transfer him there. Choose new production. And Hephaestus, ancient walls, encampment, commercial hub. We can do all of those wonderful things. Culture might not be a bad bet. Just to help us start spreading around out here. An industrial zone is not a bad idea either. Let's take a look at what the city's got right now. Happy we're good on housing for a little while. Again, the Acropolis might not be a bad thing to have. Although the commercial hub would be really nice to have here. That would give us a pair. That would give us 2 from the river. That would give us 2 from the river there. It's going to cost us a bunch of gold. I don't really see us getting in a major war at the moment. If I knew what was over here... Yeah, let's build a settler. Okay, and down here in Corinth, we have our holy site. And our holy site needs a shrine. Friendship expired with Cleopatra. Okay. Let's send her some gold first. And then see if we can't declare friendship again here. Okay, well. So much for that 25 gold, right? Right out the window. That's nice to see. And Yerevan city-states. Oh my goodness. How many envoys do I have? I've got 2. Alright, that gets us back in with Yerevan, so that's good. And then we could get more faith that way. That would be a good one to have as well. Okay. We need to get a road built is what we need to do. And I need to get some more culture points going here. Well, we're rapidly becoming isolated here, which isn't going to be good for us. Our horses are good right where they're at. Ooh, barbarians. That's interesting. Yeah, we're not going to get too close to them. But doesn't look like there's a whole lot out there for me. Okay. So, new production. We could build a barracks or a stable, also a market, which would give us 3 gold, great merchant points, and great merchant slots. Must be adjacent to a campus. No suitable location for a great library. Well, if that's the case, we probably ought to build the market and start getting things cooking as far as our money goes, now that we're starting to generate a reasonable income. Okay. He's not going anywhere, and oh, look at this. Metal casting. Okay, there's our eureka moment. For whatever good it does. And they want religious conversion. Okay, maybe it's time to do a little purchasing power with our... we now have 2 trade routes available. Excellent. So we'll get another trade route going. And we'll get a new apostle going. Ah, they think we're worthy of their time. Isn't that nice? So she sort of likes us again, I guess. You'll notice they're kind of stealing around our borders here a little bit still.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
Okay, so medieval fairs. We now have medieval fairs. Great writer points, great scientist points are looking good. I think we're going to take bastions out and go with professional upgrades because we're going to start needing to pull those together. We could do a monarchy, and that's what we are now. That's right. And so I think we're looking at maybe a merchant republic future for ourselves here. That'd give us 3 wild cards. So now we can confirm our policies, yes. And choose our next civic. Okay, guilds are available. Naval tradition would give us great admiral points. Not really seeing us doing a lot of water fighting. We're going to need that for diplomatic service, which would allow us to declare all kinds of wars and establish permanent residencies and embassies. And I think we need guild because we need that for the Reformed Church. But the Merchant Republic is within our grasp. And humanism as well. I'm tempted to go halfway on to humanism and see, because are we? How close are we on a great artist? Not very. How many points are we picking up a turn, I wonder? You can see that as far as all the recruitments, there haven't been many in the way of great writers or scientists, but what we've picked up. Which is good. That still doesn't solve our dilemma, though, does it? I fear not. Let's do the Merchant Republic, and then we'll see if we can't get the points for the great artist. Where's that card? Do we have a great artist card? Great scientist, great prophet. Okay, so with humanism, if we go with humanism, We get the points for the great artist points, but we don't get them otherwise. Okay, 2 caravels. I think we're gonna go with humanism first. It's probably a mistake. I'm almost certain of it. 3 turns until we get military engineering. If we had any place that needed an aqueduct, I would build an aqueduct and just abandon that right now. But everything we have is on the river, I think, so there's no place that really needs one, and I don't really want to waste a tile on one. Okay, so here's that. Yerevan wants a religious conversion, so... as the old saying goes, let's send him one. He wants some good old-time religion, we can do that. Chaucer's going to have to wait a few more years to create another masterpiece, I fear. And most of our troops are just going to stay where they're at for the time being. We're going to go looking for trouble. Wow, there's a heck of a barbarian camp there, isn't there? They want a religious conversion too, so we may just kind of stroll along the way here, I guess. And who's available for promotion? Now see, I don't think the barbarians can hurt him. Okay, that's good. And that'll take us to our very next turn. I'm relieved to see your empire poses no threat to ours. Of course not, King Philip. But you don't like other religions, so you're in trouble. You're really not going to like us later. I don't see us winning a religious victory, but... Ay, carumba. They're developing siege engines. Okay, new promotion available in... Or new Alright, holy site completed. Okay. That gives us the ability to produce temples and campi and all kinds of wonderful stuff. I think that campus is going to work quite nicely right where it is. It'll have +3 science. Chaucer must wait. I think we're going to move some of these troops into positions where they can do some good. I need some more builders, I think, too, to start putting in some of those final improvements. There's coffee out there and some other things we haven't, I don't think we've harnessed yet. That would let us do some trade as well.
Build. Battle.
16th Engineer Brigade, yes sir. Okay, so here's our tech tree. And we've been working our way steadily toward gunpowder, which is our next step. And this way we can find some niter at some point here. And we're going to have to find that quickly and get it taken care of and start pushing out gunpowder units. And then I think we'll be in a better place. And then we can work on our education. Cartography would be a nice thing to have as well. Mass production eventually are going to get us really working up there. So, Sparta, I said we needed to start building a trade route again, didn't I? I think that would be the first thing to do is get a trader rolling, then we'll get a builder building, a couple builders building. Unless, of course, I forget this by next episode. We're going to get him out there on the open plains where he can kind of sit and be happy. Get him to a swordsman, and then we can get him out to a musketeer unit, and yeah. Looks like there used to be a city there. Something got wiped off the map. Oh, yes, indeed. Interesting. Okay, Chaucer gets another break or two, another break for you. We'll start moving him away from the barbarian hordes. Okay, that gave us a bunch of influence points, I think. Yep. And we'll get a couple swordsmen going there. That's good. Okay, last turn, I think, for this episode, folks. 5 turns to gunpowder, 7 turns to humanism. We can start building our stuff for our museums and things. Increased trade route. Okay, now we have 3 available. Wow. Okay. Choose production in Kronos. I think they... How are they doing here? Manage citizenry. So they have a commercial hub, which is plus 6 gold. Very good. An amphitheater in the Acropolis. That's giving culture. What can we build in the Acropolis area that might help us? Nothing. Although a market in the commercial hub would give us yet another 3 gold and start building that commercial empire we've been looking to gather. Gives us more great merchant slots, more great citizen slots. I think we get another trade route going. I think we start extending our trade routes around, and yeah. Okay, our swordsman doesn't need anything. Doesn't need anything. Start moving towards China. See if we can't get him killed there. Okay, and now we need to go this way. So we're going to continue his march westward, I guess you could call it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that will be the end of this episode. This isn't Sparta. Come back next time as I forget everything I plan to do this time. I want to take a moment and say thank you to everyone for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe for more content, civilization and otherwise. Links to my Twitch and Twitter accounts are in the description below. Have a great day, everybody. Go make some history.